Emma, get the fuck out of my room.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media. And can you hear the sound of hysteria? The subliminal mindfuck America. Fucking shit. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything isn't meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones I'm meant to follow. For that's enough to want you. Well, maybe I'm the faggot America.
And y'all been fucking saying shit about us.
What is up, Facebook? So, I'm here today to expose William Glory Hole, Music Biz Marty's brother-in-law John, and his sister for doing a federally illegal crime, which is pretending to be Alexandra M. Harrington, Senior Counsel of Nintendo of America, Inc. Legal Department Head. Now, what's funny is this. Y'all done fucked up. Because I got this letter from Nintendo, which means from what you can tell, it looks legit. It looks legitimate, right? Except for one minor detail that's not in the letter. But on the envelope itself, because see, your guys' shit don't match up. Because, see, y'all put the information, Nintendo America Inc. Legal Department, 4600 150th Avenue, NE, Redmond, Washington, 98052. And then the phone number and the fax, and then this. Received it on my birthday. Right? As you guys see right there. There's the info. And it's about my anime series, Shadow Kai. First off, that's one thing that I know about it is fake. Second off, like I said, the biggest mistake wasn't in the letter. It was in the envelope. Because, see, the real Nintendo headquarters is in Redmond, Washington. As you can see right there, y'all can Google it too if you don't believe me. Right there's their real address. Okay, so if it came from there, okay. Like, it supposedly came from there. And if that's the case, then why does it say Miami, Florida in the corner? Pretty fucking stupid if you ask me. See, you guys done fucked up in a bigger way than what you even realize. Now, let's look at the charges. Pretending to be a worker for a company like Nintendo and sending out letters is a serious crime that can lead to multiple federal, state charges, including mail fraud, criminal impersonation, and other offenses with specific charges depending on the intent behind the action and whether a victim has suffered a loss. I am actually suffering a loss of my anime stream. Possible federal charges. Mail fraud. Since the letters are sent through the U.S. mail system, federal prosecutors can bring charges of mail fraud. The law applies when mail services used to execute a scheme or artifice to defraud another of money or property. A mail fraud conviction can carry a prison sentence of up to 20 years in federal prison and substantial fines. Wire fraud. If the scheme also involves emails, which it doesn't, carry significant penalties. Possible state charges. Criminal impersonation. States have criminal impersonation statutes that make it illegal to pretend to be a representative of an organization with the intent to obtain a benefit or to injure or defraud another, all of which have tried to do. This can be a misdemeanor or felony depending on the state and the nature of the crime. Lawsuits from Nintendo. This is something I know you guys are going to face. Lawsuits from Nintendo. The impersonation can lead to a lawsuit from Nintendo. Companies take impersonation very seriously to protect their brand and customers. A civil lawsuit could result in significant financial damages for brand harm, lost business, and legal costs. Now let's go in Miami, Florida. Now this is where you really fucked up. Ooh, you guys are looking at big time charges now, boys. Because you guys gave away where you live. Right here on the letter. You guys gave away where you live. In Miami, pretending to be a Nintendo employee and sending fraudulent letters is likely to result in federal charges for mail fraud and state charges for an organized scheme to defraud. The penalties can range from misdemeanors to first-degree felonies with potential prison sentences of up to 30 years, depending on the severity of the defense. Because the fraud is involved in sending letters to the mail, federal prosecutors can pursue a mail fraud case under 18 U.S.C.S. 3. 1341. To secure a conviction, the government must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant knowingly devised the scheme to defraud someone of money or property using false premises or representations. Use the U.S. Postal Service to carry out the scheme. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, to John, Marty's brother-in-law, John, William, and to Marty's sister, I know where you people live. And let's just say that I am currently coordinating with Nintendo. Because I called them the other day. They did not send the letter. You guys did. You done fucked up because I now know where you fucking live. Because something you guys gotta realize. There's only 3 to 4 people that it went between, which is my fingerprints when I got the letter, the mail people, and your guys' fingerprints. And your fingerprints are on this letter. So yeah, William, John, Marty's sister, yeah, you guys done fucked up. Big time. And if you think that I'm going to let you guys get away with my shit, you're wrong. You're sorely mistaken. As it stands, you guys are, because of what you tried to do, on top of everything else that you guys have done to me, you guys are looking at probably about 50 to 60 years in Fed prison. And that's not just for the letter. That's literally for pulling on me in a Discord call, pulling on me on a live stream. That's for trying to torch my mom's van using a blowtorch and attempting to turn that into an IED. That is attempting to turn an Xbox into an IED. So yeah, you guys are looking at a lot of time behind bars, boys. Right now, like I said, I'm currently working with Nintendo to bring you guys down. I have made them aware of everything you have done to me. I have made them aware of this letter. So if you don't think that you're going to get in trouble for this shit, you are sorely, sorely mistaken. So John, if I was you, and I was you, William, and I was your sister, John, or Marty's sister, unless y'all want to face 60 plus years in federal prison, I suggest you step off. Because like I said, Miami, Florida, where you guys currently reside, John. You and your wife currently reside in Miami, Florida. And so yeah, you guys have fucked up big time. Oh, and if you really think that you guys are going to continue to fuck with me, you're wrong. Because right now I have a case against you guys so fucking big that there's no way in hell you guys are getting out of this one. So to William and John and all your little friends, All I got to say is from these next months to the next year or so, your guys' lives are going to be a living fucking hell. And all I got to say is be prepared to see a lot of my face in person. Very, very soon. Not going to say when, but within the next coming months to the next year or so, be ready to be in and out of court a lot. Because what you guys have done is nothing short of criminal and disgusting and horrific and horrible and federally illegal on pretty much every level. So if I was you guys, I would seriously consider stopping. Because see, you think that I'm not going to do nothing. That's why you continue to do what you do. But the fact of the matter is, you are sorely mistaken in that. Because like I told you guys, I have bits and pieces of evidence from over the last 6 years of what you guys have done to me. And how do you think that all of that, on top of the improvised explosive device, aka the Xbox you guys tried to turn into an IED, the torching of my mom's van using a blowtorch, and this, you guys don't think that you're not going to face federal charges? Oh, you're going to face federal charges. You can trust and believe that. And if you don't think you're going to get caught, you're sadly mistaken. You are sadly and sorely mistaken, because guess what? I also ended up talking with one of Nintendo's attorneys. And I explained to them everything from the very beginning that is going on with me. And let's just say that they said the same thing that every police officer and every law enforcement personnel has told me. What you guys did is illegal. If you do it without a police officer, that is illegal. You are not allowed to do things without a police officer in on the sting. Matter of fact, let me double check those charges so I know exactly how much time you guys are going to face for that. Now, let's double check these charges here. Oh, I can't wait to see the charges on this one. Ooh, right here's the charges. If someone conducts an operation without any intent to involve law enforcement and instead aims to isolate, harass, or target, they can face serious criminal and civil charges depending on the jurisdiction. Here's a breakdown of potential legal. Harassment is sergeant. Harassment, cyberstalking, defamation, libel, slander, civil and sometimes criminal defamation, false imprisonment, coercion, impersonating law enforcement, entrapment, misuse termed, invasion of privacy or illegal recording, vigilantism, public endangerment, mental health harms, Alright, let's see what the max penalty is. 6 months to 5 years for harassment in prison and 1 to 10 years. Criminal defamation in rare cases, up to a year. 1 to 3 years for impersonating law enforcement. Unlawful surveillance, illegal recording, 1 to 7. 6 to 10 plus years. Assault, threats, coercion. Public shaming consequences, 5 to 20. Mild harassment without physical contact. Probation up to a year. 5 to 10, 2 to 5 years in prison, false imprisonment, and impersonation, recorded and publicly posted a false accusation, civil lawsuit. 1 to 3 years in prison. Person harmed themselves after the sting. 5 to 15 plus years depending on casualty and laws. Thanks to your guys' little slip up, I now know where you guys live thanks to this letter. And thanks to that letter, I got in contact with Nintendo, who also put me in contact with the real person that you claim to be in that letter. I spoke to her, explained everything. She put me in contact with one of her people. And now I know what I am able to do. So yeah, your guys' little passion over the last 6 years and everything you guys have done to me is going to come crumbling down. Everything you guys have done to me is going to crumble and falter. And don't think it's just going to be you guys, William, John, Marty's sister. Don't think it's just going to be you guys coming down. Oh, no. There's going to be wavy web forums. There's going to be a Mass Troll Mafia, aka Kate Peters. There's going to be everybody in your group, minus my friends, that surveillance for me and get information for me. There's going to be a massive lawsuit against YouTube for them allowing the shit that they allowed for you. There's going to be a massive lawsuit against Akron PD for their failure to stop you guys. Therefore, John and William, you slipped up by putting your address on this letter. And now that I know where you guys live, And now that I have informed Nintendo of your doings, it is only a matter of time before Nintendo legally comes after you. And not only will they be coming after you, so will I. In court when the time is right. Have fun explaining to the judge how you guys tried to do this shit. Have fun explaining to the judge your guys' fuck ups. Have fun explaining that one, boys. Because it ain't gonna work. Peace out. And all I have to say to you guys is this. Game. Let's see. Game. Set. Match. I win. Checkmate.